Biden administration has just launched a new rocket docket system in 5 major American cities to try to speed up the processing of asylum cases for single adults who cross the border illegally. The system will focus on migrants in Atlanta, Boston, Chicago, Los Angeles, and New York City. Officials haven't said exactly how many people will be placed in these fast-track proceedings, but it's meant to handle a large portion of the nearly 3.6 million immigration cases that are pending. Homeland Security Secretary Alejandro Mayorkas said the goal is to provide fair but quick screenings to quickly remove those who do not qualify for asylum and protect those who do. The new system will also help cut down on the costs of keeping people who are not eligible to stay here in the U.S. To talk about this and what is happening at the border right now, we want to bring in Cochise County, Arizona Sheriff Mark Dannels. Sheriff Dannels, it's always good to see you. Thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having me, Natasha. Good evening.
What do you think of this latest rocket docket move by the Biden administration? Is this the answer?
Well, the answer's got to start with Natasha. Let's secure the border. Right now, the border is incentivized. That's why they keep coming. That's why you're seeing record historical numbers up, down, because the fact we have never talked about let's slow the process, let's secure the border, and let's decentivize it, and let's make the legal process what it's all about, what it's meant to be. I wish they start off with that statement first.
Right now, how many years on average is it taking for people once they cross to actually have that court date that they'll appear in court?
Well, usually it's 1 to 2 years out, but it's actually to get the process complete. I've heard up to 7, 8 years, Natasha. And when you have those kind of failed policies and practices and due process, all it is going to fracture the system, overwhelm the system, and pressurize it, which means it's ineffective.
So you don't think the rocket docket system is going to achieve that goal of expediting the outcomes of these asylum cases?
Natasha, I would say this. They've taken one slice of the problem, pulled that out, let the entire other problem sit at the table, sit in the border unsecured, and you're still pressurizing the system. All you're doing is expediting processing, but you're not securing or solving the problem. I've been saying this on your show and many others that ask the question. Until you secure the border and decentivize it, which people aren't going to come across illegally, that's the key here, is under the rule of law, which our country is the backbone for. Until you do that, they're going to keep coming.
I want to ask you about this report. We're seeing Border Patrol trying to build AI surveillance systems at the border that can scan people who are trying to cross into the U.S. Do you agree with this tactic? Do you think we need to be investing in this?
Well, we do. And whenever I hear the critics say this, I always wonder, do you want a secure border, which is secure communities, or you do not? If you don't, I don't think it will agree, especially after doing this for 40 years. We got to secure our borders, which is an element to secure our communities. In my county, we monitor the whole state of Arizona and the open sea between New Mexico and Arizona with cameras. Already got the virtual system built in. We have over 1,000 cameras monitored 24/7 for the state of Arizona in my county here, and we use AI right now. I mean, it's technology used properly. It's not to intrude or invade. It's to protect this country, our state, and our communities.
Okay, Sheriff Mark Dannels, always appreciate the gut check on the ground. Thank you. Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.